Morning, guys. Big news today. Just going to say right off the bat, I called it. HDCP stripping has been officially confirmed for the next software update, 1.7, which, based on the blog post on both the US and European PlayStation blogs, based on those posts, probably going to be coming out mid-April, I guess. They said in the coming weeks. So I'm guessing that by end of April for sure, we're going to have these features. Now, it isn't just stripping the HDCP for those of you that like to capture, although that's there. They're also going to be allowing us to record longer videos natively on the PS4 and export them to USB drives. And there's going to be a fully fleshed video editing system on board. And although this is not going to be in the update, this one, they are working with Twitch and Ustream to enable the archiving features. Now, a lot of you are going to say right there, well, why can't they just flip a switch and have the archiving done? Well, I finally figured it out. I looked around, read some things, and with Twitch and probably Ustream as well, the reason archiving isn't enabled is because it's something done from the side of the console, actually. It's something that accesses that command, and that wasn't put into the software. So they have to retool the firmware to allow for that. So they have to work with Twitch and Ustream, make sure it's compliant with those technologies and that code, and get that done. So people shouldn't complain too much about it. I mean, should they have been working on it this whole time? Yeah, they probably should have. However, there may have been other limitations that would stop that from happening. I don't know what those would be, but we aren't behind those doors. I don't think it's anything malicious. I just think it's something they need to get done. And they just said they're going to do it. So, all the big things when it comes to the share feature for me are now pretty much realized. You have way more freedom with how you disseminate the video. They haven't said anything about YouTube yet. I have a feeling that there might be the rumblings of that when they release more information, but I don't think that the YouTube app is coming for sure. I don't know that yet. They may be in the talks to finalize certain things or whatever. I honestly don't know. I wish that I did, guys. I do. But I know that they're talking a lot about the sharing aspect of things and the recording of video and stuff like that, and that there's more features going to be in this update than they have already disseminated. This could mean DHCP, not DHCP. You know what I mean? HDCP is the copyright stripping thing, and then fuck. Wow, like the feature I want most out of the PS4, and I can't remember the goddamn acronym. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. But anyway, see, now I have to look it up. But the point being that these guys are really, they're doing what they said they would do, and this is what I've been saying from day one. Are they taking longer than we would like? Yeah, probably. But are they going faster than they have in the past? With like the PS3 getting major feature updates this quickly? That doesn't really happen. And I also said that you'd be seeing those major updates after the console was completely launched. Didn't I say that? Here we are, less than a month out from when Japan got their PS4s, and now we're getting a really major feature set upgrade. Called it. So people need to chill the fuck out. Alright? I'm not saying I'm always going to be right, but if there is one thing I'd like to teach people is to be patient. These things will happen. They really, really, really will. It's just something that you have to wait for. You have to be able to say, let's get this done right. Because what if they did the share function, all this functionality, back in December, and it like bricked consoles or something? You'd be even more furious. So I'm glad they're doing it this way. I'm glad they're doing it now for sure. So what does this all mean for those of you that may not be, up to it? Right now, PS4, on the output of the HDMI port, there's an HDCP code in it that you can't You can't stream it, you can't record it, you can't do anything from that thing. Now, there are HDCP stripping devices out there that cost a whole whopping $20 that all along you've been able to get for whether it's the PS3 or the PS4, and they work perfectly fine. Sony has not come out and said that they don't want you using them. You know, they haven't said anything about that to my knowledge, particularly where the PS4 is concerned. So if you can't wait a couple more weeks, go buy a stripper for $20. You know, that's it. But as it is, so you strip that, then you can put it into a capture device and capture video on your computer, edit it whichever way you want, then upload it to YouTube. An alternative for that would be using the capture device to stream to Twitch instead of the native share feature. The reason behind that, the reason that's desirable is that you can then archive those streams at that point. So, I mean, I think that more so than the people that are capturing video natively, like they're just recording it, I think it's going to make way more sense to... you're going to have more people that want to do the streaming that way. I think that's where they're going to see the biggest positive reaction from all of this. I gotta be honest, depending upon how long they say it's going to take for that archiving to take place, I might drop the $100 and get an Elgato or something like that and start streaming that way. Just because of the fact that there's more customization, and I'll be able to archive them, because I know that you guys aren't always going to be able to hang out with me when I'm streaming, and I like the idea of being able to stream at will and everything else, because that does take a bit more work. So I'm kind of on a slippery slope with that particular feature set. The idea they're having a fully fledged video editing suite on there, amazing. I mean, Sony makes some of the best video editing software in the world. I've used it in the past. I do like it. My computer just can't handle it, and it crashed a lot. So I've gone with something else. I use Magix. But Sony Vegas, holy shit. So if they take even a tenth of what they can do with that software and put it into this editing suite, amazing. And what I'm curious about is how you'll be able to capture things. Like, with the video editing and when you're recording something, will you be able to capture video from the camera and video from the game and then move where the camera goes? Now, that's a really, really tall order. I don't think that's going to happen, so do not quote me on this. That's a hope. It's a fervent, pipe dream hope that they can do that. So, I mean... And then if you want to edit it some other way, like you could do like what Lamar Wilson does, where he captures the video, the game audio and the game video, and then has a separate camera and mic set up from his laptop, I presume, because he's using his mic, I guess. And then he composites those together the way he wants to, and then up they go. It's a bit more work than I'm willing to do for a Let's Play video. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I would much rather stick to the streaming stuff and then have those archived, maybe chop those down at that point. No promises either way. If this video editing suite is as good as it appears, like potentially to be, because they're announcing it as a major key feature, you'll probably see me using that quite a bit. I'll probably be recording video all the time. And then that'll become a part of the channel. So, that's going to be something there as well. The big hook for me, though, on this stuff is that they're saying other features are coming and that they haven't announced yet. And, again, I'm sure they're going to be related to sharing, but I'm sure they're going to be related to sharing, but I'm thinking it's going to be the DLNA. I knew I'd get it. Hot damn. DLNA support. I'm really hoping that's the unannounced feature, but I seriously doubt it, guys. I really doubt it, which now means we're probably going to have to wait until about June for those features. Pain in my ass. But I'll get over it. So as of now, I think that the update's going to be almost all focused on sharing and maybe some other features we didn't even think about, but all kinds of ways to edit video and share video. Maybe they're sneaking in YouTube integration. If they do that, holy shit. I mean, at that point, then there's a lot of... Wow, I can't... I'm speechless. Me, speechless, right? Right. So, that's all they have right now, and that's fine. It was just announced this morning, about an hour ago, on a European blog and a US blog. So, ultimately, we have to wait until Sony gives us more word. So, another video is coming in less than an hour, guys, I promise. We're going to be doing my most anticipated games of the year. A lot of you guys have been asking for it. Finally said, to hell with it, I'm going to do it today. It's going to go up. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And as always, wait for it, keep on grinding, guys. Talk to you in a bit.